It's Madden NFL 22, and tonight's clash of conferences is just moments away. It's the boys and the Fins coming up next.
We are about 15 or so miles northwest of world-famous Miami Beach as we are set for football at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens. The excitement brewing here in South Florida as a moment ago. The Dolphins starters were introduced to this home crowd. They're fired up as well as they get set to match up with Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys.
With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And Charles, you look at our two quarterbacks in this one. It's really a good matchup when you boil it down. Dak Prescott of the Cowboys, Tua Tagovailoa of the Dolphins.
We do indeed, and something I'm going to be watching for. Who can get off to a fast start? If you can go out, get points on the first drive, preferably a touchdown, you can really set the tone for the game. And I think both of these quarterbacks are more than capable of doing just that.
This is Tony Pollard. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The drive will start with an action going left. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. Take this one up to about the 23. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to bring up a third and about 7 left. To throw is Prescott. A dump off to Elliott. And he'll be stopped short of the first down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. It's a gain of 6, but not enough as they'll be forced to punt on their first drive of the game. On to punt now, Anger, as he boots this one away. And good hustle here as this is going to be blown down right at the 9-yard line. Here is Tua Tagovailoa heading out to lead this Miami offense.
So this is where we find out about the game plan and the trust factor, don't we? In this situation, the natural thing is take care of the ball, run it inside, everyone cover it. Just, get yourself some room and let your punter punt it out of there. But when you really got a QB you can trust, you might want to take a little shot early and try to create some space.
And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. On the move to his left. He's going to let one go deep for Parker. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. It's a big play there for Miami.
We see this happen so often. If you're a defender, it's like watching a bad movie over and over. The pressure is good, forcing the quarterback out of the pocket. That's a lot to ask for these defenders to stay plastered to receivers long enough. And sure enough, they let a man come open, and the connection leads to a big play.
Second quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Tua now on first down. Steps away. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Randy Gregory able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time.
I know there would be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and end up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On fourth down, Michael Pilardi on to punt. And how about this, a fake? And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, that's asking a lot of your punt team there. They were not able to deliver.
It's asking an awful lot of the punt team there because this 4th and 4, 4th and 3, you've got a chance, right? That's a
and he's going to go down here. A sack. They push him back to the 34. Emmanuel Agba that time, able to drop him for a loss. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. 2nd and 11. Prescott from the gun. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. That ball is caught. It's Gallup. Touchdown, Cowboys. Michael Gallup, 34 yards. And the Cowboys on one play have taken the lead. Zerline connects on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. They certainly made quick work of that, ultra-quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see, just one play resulting in the touchdown. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Dolphins taking over now late in this first half. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. Going deep here for Parker. A leap, and he will make the catch. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. And that nearly intercepted. The free safety rolling into position, almost had it, but it's 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Touchdown, Dolphins! Marcus Sippy, 30 yards. And the Dolphins are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. So a late touchdown here just before the half. That obviously changes the dynamic of this game.
Yeah, in a couple of ways, partner, because they've been shut out up until this point. So now as they go into the locker room, Uncle Mo may be creeping over to their side to talk to them a little bit. And second, they're right back in the football game, an extra point away from tying things up.
Jason Sanders now for the extra point. Flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's caught inside the 5. And he is in the end zone. The lead up 2-0.
Someone really wanted to be in the lead here because that's a heck of a gamble, isn't it? You're down 1, you kick it, you got to tie a ball game. Instead, they fake it. And I keep coming back to this every time I say it. Remember, if you're faking an extra point now, the ball's snapped in 15 yards.
You're giving up 13 yards as opposed to just lining up at the 2 and saying you're going to go for 2.
You're running a big play, lots of yardage for 1 extra point. That's a heck of a gamble, but it paid off in this case.
And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with 25 seconds to go, we'll see how they want to play this. Prescott looks to throw on first. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. A first down carry by Elliott. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. Final play of the half, Prescott. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. So the two teams will head to the locker rooms here in Miami with the Dolphins on top. As we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome, everybody, to our abbreviated version of the EA Sports Halftime Report. First, though, let's get a check on the next-gen stats from that first half for the Cowboys. And I can imagine the halftime discussions are about how can we improve the running game. They have not had success so far, and it's reflected on the scoreboard. Meanwhile, for the Dolphins, you get a look at what they were able to do throwing the football. And whatever they've done, it's worked, as they have the lead through 2 quarters of play.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. The question to be asked, where does this game go from here as we are back at it now on EA Sports? And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Dolphins getting set to go back to work here in quarter number 3. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half it didn't get it.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. Not the way you envision things to start out the third quarter. One play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that result.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Prescott. And this one quickly to Lamb. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you try to have a few men in the box there.
Jerome Baker there on the tackle. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. Prescott. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 36. So the scoring dried up here in the third. Nothing that quarter for either side. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A first down throw for Prescott. Left side to Lamb. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. To throw, Prescott. That is caught. It's Cooper for the Cowboy touchdown. Amari Cooper there to make the grab. And the Cowboys have retaken the lead. Now Prescott. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out.
This is caught inside the 15. And he's finally taken down, but not before he reaches the 14. Well, you won't hear any boos from this home crowd on that call.
No, not at all. And it's been a long day for this crowd waiting for this game. It's been a long evening as well. Finally, they feel they got a call.
Here's Tua. And that one drops down incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's second down. A couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You having to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Tagovailoa. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Cowboys defense is going to get them the football back. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They'll try and run some clock now with Elliott. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. Elliott going to get it again on 2nd down. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. On 3rd down, Elliott. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. Here's Brian Anger now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. A chance for Waddle on the return. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. 2 to throw. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you were wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.